questions from our long-suffering. Wait a minute. I don't get paid the pittance I used to make doing these things anymore. They're getting this for free. Questions from these schmucks. You want politeness? You gotta pay me. That's you've been known to get a little irritated yourself.
I mean, I freely admit it was a lot more fun doing Please Hold for Dave Sim when I was getting paid a penny every time someone listened to it. So they'd be like, "Hey, we owe you $30," and then it stopped, and they still owe me $30. But I'm like, "Hey man, that was like 2 years ago. What the hell?"
Really?
Really? I've never cashed out because I'm like, I'm gonna wait till it's a big check, and then they took, because we don't have enough subscribers to justify them paying us.
Right. That's what they're saying anyway.
Well, they're like, you gotta have like, I think it's like 70 more subscribers or something stupid like that, and I'm like, no, I'm not in this for the internet like, share, subscribe lifestyle that everyone on the internet's supposed to have that attitude. I'm doing this because, Dave isn't gonna be typing. We're gonna answer questions. It's fun. The actual phone call part is fun. The work afterward, well, that's why I don't sign up to work on the weekends when we do this.
Right.
But yes, we used to get paid for this technically.
Anyway, Dodger likes to get his questions in before he has his breakfast. March 17th, 2024. Hello there, Manly Matt, and the brilliant yet humble Dave Sim. When I've got a lot to be humble about. When I first picked up Cerebus 48 back in the late 1980s, it was my first experience with a sideways comic. Famously, Fantastic Four 252 stole homage your idea a few months later. Question for Dave. Where did the idea come from? We'll get back to that. Bonus potential firecracker question. John Byrne is famously, shall we say, opinionated. Did he ever admit he shamelessly stole your idea? And did you ever discuss it with him? Thanks. Like Dodger M.J. Sewall, Esquire III. The only time that I would have any contact with John Byrne was at the Mid-Ohio Con, and I don't think I was going to Mid-Ohio Con at the time. My recollection of the Sideways Issues thing was that they came out roughly at the same time. If you factored in the lead time on producing a Marvel comic and the much shorter lead time for a Cerebus issue. The Cerebus issue that I would get done would have been completed 2 weeks before it was in the comic book store. And obviously that's not the situation with a Marvel comic. So we could, if the information exists somewhere with John Byrne's archive, that would be the situation as I would picture it is what month did Fantastic Four 252 come out, and what month did Cerebus 44 come out, which was, I think, November 1982. It was the one that I worked ahead on so that Penny and I could do the 1982 tour. But it was definitely a question or something that was being talked about in certain circles by the beginning of 1983. Who stole the idea from who? And somebody started talking about it at the Now and Then Books opening, where Harry moved across the street from 103 Queen Street South to 90 Queen Street South. And it came up as, okay, who came up with the sideways issue? And P. Craig Russell was there. I think he was making some comment about it. Richard Pini was there. I think he was making some comment about it. Arn Saba was there. He made some comment about it. And Michael T. Gilbert was there. And Michael T. Gilbert said, I did it with the race and Quack like 4 years before that. So that was one of those drop dead kind of things of, well, in that case, I stole it from Michael T. Gilbert because obviously, you know, I was in Quack and I was reading Quack, and that would have registered at least subconsciously, hey, sideways pages, there's an idea. But beat. Michael T. Gilbert then goes, actually, I stole it from Alex Toth. So there you go, Dodger.